It's an exciting day. We're going to pick up our new project. Hey, Phil Knight.
Yeah, freaking out a little bit.
Bank check in the envelope.
Taking the plunge.
We're doing it. So this just happened. It's our new baby. So excited.
We've got us the proud owners of a 2011 four-wheel drive Sprinter. Rare as hen's teeth. They're pretty tough.
So today is day one of the van build, and before we can actually start building the van, we need to clear it all out. There's quite a lot of stuff already in here, and they've got all of these shelves, drawers, all this sort of stuff. And on the other side here, we've got a full workbench with a vise down the end and all sorts of cabinetry and everything under there as well. So we need to get all of this stuff out before we can even start lifting up the floor or anything. So my job today is cleaning. Yay! So unfortunately everything is a whole lot dirtier than we thought it was going to be. The cloths are filthy already. I'm glad I'm wearing gloves. But yeah, it's just one of those jobs that we've got to get done, clean it all out. This is day two of the van build. So what are we doing today?
Well, as you can see, we've got a multitude of workbenches, and there's also a roll cage to get rid of, so that needs to come out. Heaps of tech screws and nuts and bolts to remove, so probably going to be a 2-day job.
So just a quick update, we have removed the first of the shelving units from out of there, and they're still good to go. And on, I think, both of them, we have just a couple of stubborn bolts. So now I'm just trying to get this one last bolt out so we can get this piece out. It's in 3 pieces. So.
And if this doesn't work, we've got the don't argue in form of a
the don't argue tool.
Yeah.
The angle
we
grinder.
might have to grind those bolts off because they're pretty well seized. Well, what do you reckon?
So this is exciting. We've finally got all of the stuff out of this side of the van, and you can see how dirty it is, which is to be expected. It was driven out to mine sites and everything, but yeah, so a little bit more cleaning up to do on this side, and then maybe tomorrow we'll tackle taking out the other side, which shouldn't take as long. We've actually undone a lot of the bolts. Everyone, it's day 3 of the van build. We are getting ready to remove this bench today. It's very, very heavy, so we'll see how we go. And then the next job is going to be removing this. As you can see, we've got this big roll bar, so it goes right the way throughout the whole inside of the van. So Nigel's going to be getting his tools out to get out these last bolts.
Alright, so we're on to roll bar mounting frame number 4, is it?
Yeah.
4 of 6. And we're just going to dig down into it. And so we're just basically unbolting the ones that we can. And then any stubborn ones set to get the grinder into. So there you go, there's the bolts. 4 for each. And of course I'm going to climb underneath the vehicle to access the nuts. And as you can imagine, they're pretty rusted up. Alright, morning everyone.
Hey everyone. Today is day 5 of our van build, and I'm a little bit surprised because you see on YouTube a lot of van builders clearing out their vans and it seems like it takes like 5 minutes or a couple of hours, and we're still going, but we did have a lot to do, and yesterday we didn't really do much at all. Yesterday we took out the bars up on the top of the roll cage, and today the goal is, for me anyway, to get the frames of the roll cage out and to get the floor up. We actually have to take the floor up first to get the roll cage frames out.
Exactly. So my first job was to, because my wrists are slightly stronger,
Just a little bit.
cut up the lino to assist Sue to get the lino up. So because the plan is that we want to cost save by reusing the ply that's underneath this god awful lino.
Alright, so that's the plan for today.
So
Let's
here we
do
go.
it. The first thing we have to do before we can take up the floor is clear out everything that's in the van right now. Let's get to work. So there's the lino all rolled up, ready to go to the dump. And we now have our ply wooden floor exposed. Bad news number 1 is it's extremely sticky because all the glue has stayed on it. Okay, so new plan, because the floor is all terribly sticky, we're going to put brown paper down. That way we don't stick to the floor all over our clothes when we're working, trying to get the floor up. And also all of the dust, metal shavings, and all that sort of stuff doesn't stick on the floor as well. Entire floor has been riveted on.
And also Sikaflex as well. They've doubled up. So there's no way this floor was coming up.
What should be a 5-minute job has now turned into a massive, massive job.
There's going to be hundreds of rivets, and then of course all the edges are. They've also Sikaflexed the edges as well, so we've got to get underneath with a knife. Well, a lot of the edges we should get away with just that and hopefully pop up.
The moment of truth.
No, it's not going to come up.
Still not going to come up.
No, it's well, there's stuff in the middle as well.
Bad news. So we're finally about to get this piece of floor up after drilling out all of the rivets.
There we go.
Up she comes.
And the floor looks pretty, I'm going to steal a word here, looks pretty smick.
Schmick indeed.
Schmickle. It's got a lot of holes.
A lot of holes. Alrighty, so we've done like 100 cuts under the silicone on the floor of this bloody thing. And now is the moment of truth as we see if it's possibly going to pop out.
It's see that? Little
Stanley noise tool.
It's great. Alright,
Moment of truth, Nige.
get the boot in.
Here it comes! Yay! Woohoo!
Hello.
Yay! How
solid, man. Jesus.
Look at that.
Need a beer now.
We do need a beer now.
Big job. Man, we've done a lot today. We've done
masses today.
It's huge. We've got all the... We had the lino this morning.
We had the lino,
So
the floor,
the floor,
the roll cage,
and
and
that.
that.
Man, that's it. That's epic. Not bad for a couple of oldies. Oh man, beer time.
Woohoo!
Oh.
This is super exciting. We now have a completely stripped out van. It looks way bigger than it did with all the stuff in it before. So we're like jumping up and down, super excited. And it's kind of going dark. So we've got a light on in the van at the moment. We're just going to have a beer and have a bit of a think about how we want our new home to look. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this first episode of our van build. Join us next time when we start filling in all the holes on the floor and figuring out exactly what this van is going to look like when we're done. We hope you've enjoyed this. Please give us a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think, and consider subscribing to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified as soon as we upload the next video. Thanks for watching.